Speaking of quality, there's been a lot of reaction to Divock Origi's performance, directed at you, Stephen, via Twitter. Hey, Stevie, how about Big Divock?
Hold on, which one? Was it the one when he kicked it out of the field
Stevie
twice?
say that again. Liverpool made a mistake by extending Origi's contract. Does Stevie love Divock Origi now as he's still not convinced he can spell the Liverpool front three throughout the season? This was, of course, you went on a rant, didn't you, Stevie, when they gave him a new contract? You said, what a waste of time.
Oh, there's a shot. You making stuff up there. I didn't say it was a waste of time. I said that when Divock Origi plays before any of the front three, the level drops. Now, against Norwich, he's going to do well. I'm talking about if there's a big game, they can play one of the bigger teams, let's say City, for example, and Sane, or Salah, or Firmino's injured, and we're relying on Divock Origi. I'm not very confident.
What's he ever done, eh?
I'm not
Champions
very
League final.
confident. I am not very confident. He can't pass the ball to his own teammates.
He can score.
Listen, I know what you're trying to dig out here, but the fact is, are you honestly telling me that when Divock Origi plays before any of that front three, the level doesn't drop?
But this is why they gave him a new contract, wasn't it? For these sort of situations.
I think they gave him a new contract because right now in the market, they probably couldn't find anybody who could come in and who would be happy to play second fiddle to that front three. That's why they keep this guy, because he's happy to do that. And clearly Klopp thinks that he's good enough that when we put him in, he might do something, because in previous games, the ones you're talking about, he has done. But that's the only reason for me. Otherwise...
So he has done well?
At times. Craig.
I'm not... Let
me ask you a question.
I'm kind of with you.
Let me ask you a question.
Sorry.
If Divock Origi was to be a regular in any Premier League team, what team would it be? What team would he go to and play every week? City? Arsenal?
Oh, no.
Tottenham?
No.
Well, exactly. So where are we going here? We're going down and down and down. And that's my point. On a regular basis, you can't rely on him to keep a level. Yes, he can produce something, but if we're talking about winning the Premier League and him playing 20, 30 games, I don't think he's going to
But when
happen.
he signed that contract, that was never Liverpool's intent, was it? It was about having a squad player who could come on in matches like this.
Which is actually the point I made when it happened, and that's the point I made.
You said it was a big mistake giving him a new contract.
I said I wouldn't have given him a new contract.
Right.
But when you're talking about not having anything else, then what else were they supposed to do? So if they didn't give Divock Origi a new contract, and they can't find anybody else to bring in that's going to suit, then you're pushed into a corner, right? So you give him a new contract.
Right. Why are you arguing as if I said...
You were the one who said it. You're coming out with this nonsense. Well, you said he's rubbish.
No,
you said it.
You said it was a mistake.
I said it's a mistake,
There we go then, that's it.
Listen, a 24-year-old who spent 5 years at Liverpool, and he sat on his backside for the majority of those 5 years. But yeah, you've got a 24-year-old who's quite happy to sign another, 4 or 5 year deal and sit on his backside again, probably. I have a problem with that.
What I would say, and I kind of know, I absolutely know where he's coming from. He wants to see a better quality player at Liverpool. But what I would say is Divock Origi timed, call it form, call it good fortune. He timed it quite well.
Yeah.
Because there was a long period where, whenever he came on the field, he looked as if he hadn't taken his football boots out the box. I mean, he couldn't control the ball, was falling over, couldn't find a teammate. He couldn't find a teammate when he came on the Champions League final. Till he scored. He couldn't actually find a teammate. He got that goal against Everton. I think it was.
The late one.
The late one. And it was fluky to say that, whatever. Well, it came off the bar, didn't it? Then there was the whole Barcelona thing, which was an amazing night for the club. And then obviously the Champions League final. So the timing for him, and I suppose for Liverpool, has been like, I think it was almost like okay, he can do a little job for us now and again, so we'll give him a new contract. And it's, listen, it's worked for him. Would I want to see him playing against the bigger boys? No, I absolutely don't want to see him anything other than coming off the bench.